Welcome back, my lovely feral humans, to, again, a late evening, as you can see from the sky right over there, in central Texas. Now, there's not a lot of clouds showing at the moment. There was some earlier, and there was some rain. But I got my Wednesday class in, because there was no class on Labor Day. I am Kismet the Feral Grandma, and I have been down to the Kung Fu school for my Tai Chi class, where we practice the gentle art of folding clothes while you're still in them. But seriously, Master Christie's awesome. But on the way home, I was a little bit sad. People were being Charlie Foxtrots in traffic. If you don't know what that is, then you need to ask the non-coms and veterans in your family. If they like you, they might tell you. If they don't, well, why not? Because, as a descriptor goes, it's not the politest thing, but I'm trying to code it so that no one's children are learning unwanted words from me. The feral grandma's job, well, if I had one, if I was getting paid to do it, is not teaching uncle words to grandchildren. Mine or anyone else's. Although, seriously, they'll learn enough of those words without my help. If you're new, welcome. Glad to have you. If you're another Gen Xer, welcome. Glad to have you. If you're not, that's okay. You can learn. Yeah, I got halfway home before I remembered, oh, there's another setting on this heated backrest. And I need it because we were doing some stuff. I wouldn't call it energetic, but I would certainly call it full of tension. But it feels good. I needed that heat. Oh, but on the way home, man, I get in the right place to be so that when I make the corner, I can get in the lane I want and get on the tollway. Now, the lane is on the left. You need to get in that left lane to hit that on-ramp. And if you're smart, that's what you do. Some people are not so smart. They get in the right lane, and they don't do anything about being in the correct lane until it's already time to get on the ramp. And then they go through traffic and get on the ramp. And at another moment, oh, it's bad. Now, sometimes there's no going around it. You're going to get on where you need to get on, and there's a big rig right behind your vehicle. If you can avoid being 1.5 car lengths in front of a semi with a load on, that's for the best. So you get on, and for some reason they don't have room to move over so that they don't have you 1.5 car lengths in front of their bumper. Then you need to get on and put your foot on it. Put your foot in that carburetor. Get away from that front bumper. They can't stop on a dime. And if you're doing 90 to 100 on the tollway, neither can you. And that's just the reality of physics. But you can speed up faster than they can. you can speed up faster than they can come to a screeching halt. You can get out of the way. I saw that happening in my rearview mirror right before I hit my off-ramp. It has gotten darker since then. But that's just some of the stuff I see. People don't learn the physics of being in the same traffic with a tractor trailer. A lot of people don't understand the word tractor trailer. That big engine in a semi, that's what makes the front half of that the tractor, and then the back half of that's the trailer. And other countries, they get called other things, but trust me, they are not safe. At least not for you. If you're the one driving it, and your load is, well, if you're hauling for a grocery store or a Walmart, there could be things that happen that you would not want to be anywhere near. We covered that when I had EMT training. Something you need to know about grocery store trucks and Walmart trucks is they are allowed to have more, I wouldn't say more, but they're allowed to have partial loads of many different things on them. Because that is the nature of grocery stores and Walmart stores. So there could be a half a pallet of bleach sitting next to a half a pallet of ammonia, which is next to half a pallet of something else, who cares what, but things could mix badly if it jackknifes. Not good. So if you can avoid being 1.5 car lengths in front of his bumper, and probably scaring the crap out of him, or so close behind him that he loses sight of you in his mirror, if you can see their mirrors, they can see you. And a lot of people drive like no one has ever told them that. They need to know. This is reality. And this is also the source of a lot of accidents. But the ammonia and chlorine thing, not good. And they don't even have to placard that load. They're not required because they have less than the amount that legally requires the load be placarded. And that goes for everything on that truck. I mean, that could be right next to 3 pallets of watermelons and a pallet of fruit, other fruit, and lettuce and bell peppers and God only knows what else. But things to think about. And if you were unaware of this, you can ask an over-the-road trucker if this is so. Now, in some countries, it might be a little different, but in the U.S., that's what it is. And having been a driver, an over-the-road driver, semi-retired Bob can tell you about this. He probably still remembers much of his training, but unless he drove hazmat, he may not have memorized much in the way of what the different placard emblems and their numbers mean. You can look them up online, but if there's a truck accident, if you can see a placard on the back doors of the trailer, you phone 911 before you go check on that driver. And you say, hey, it's placarded, this is what I see, corrosive emblem with the broken test tube and little sizzly, steamy marks. Or, oh, there's this flame mark on here and it's got these numbers. And they will tell you if it's then safe to proceed forward and check if the driver has survived the accident. There is at least one video that my class watched, and I don't know if this is even available online because it's hard to watch. But anhydrous ammonia, if you get within a cloud of it without protective gear, it will do things to you and you will die painfully. And yeah, somebody had an accident in a truck that had a load of that stuff on it. I will tell you right now, the driver did not last long, and the law enforcement officer who arrived on the scene and started walking toward that truck did not last long either. That kind of stuff can change your family, and it can hurt. It can hurt a lot. I'm sitting outside at home while the light finishes fading from the sky and talking because, like I said, the behavior I saw in traffic today is the kind of behavior that causes those kinds of accidents. It doesn't matter if you should have left 10 minutes sooner and you're in a hurry. If you cause that accident and it kills you, I might be sympathetic, but I'm not approaching the accident until I have called in that placard, type, and number. Oh, it's red, or it's yellow, or it's whatever. And if it's a Walmart truck or a grocery store truck, if there's already people on scene moving around reasonably safely and they just need another pair of hands, I'm so there. Oh, this heat feels good on my back, but I know I'm going to be cold when I walk in the house. But I'm tired. Jen will tighten up your legs and backside like nobody's business, I swear. But we were doing other stuff before that. So, lots of exercise today. Yay. I need to gather up my stuff and go in now. But I just wanted to share where I'm at without teaching anybody any new words. Like I said, Charlie Foxtrot is not complimentary. If someone is being a Charlie Foxtrot in traffic, then they need some wall-to-wall counseling. But I don't have a police record, and I'm not in a hurry to get one. Besides, my balance is too bad for that lately. Oh. What else am I thinking of today? Oh, yeah. More new videos at that German language podcast. So if you know any German or you're willing to go through the comments and hit translate on each one, they're trying. They're trying to grow. And then there's another one I followed. Some little blonde girl that, I shouldn't say little or blonde. I mean, she's an adult. Definitely blonde. And she did an egg recipe, and she has some pole dance exercise videos. She looks awesome. If I had any strength in my hands, I could try doing something like that, but I don't. And by the time I lose enough weight to look that awesome, the arthritis might be worse or it might be gone. Who cares? But that's my life today. I need to get inside. The little doggy is waiting for me. I gave him seconds on his dinner before I left the house, so at least he's not starving. I did not eat all my snacks. I grabbed some sugar-free little meat sticks. Zero sugar Tillamook smoked sausage snack bites. There we go. Yeah. If I eat them inside, I have to share. But this only has 2 servings left in a 10 serving bag. And I keep dropping my phone. Shows you I'm a little bit tired. Yep, there it goes again. But it's 8:30, so he'll be looking for me. He hasn't picked on the cat today. He's been a good boy. And it was time for my Sam's Club box to arrive, and I called him into the house. He came in without arguing. That's very worthwhile. No arguing, no ignoring me. A little bit of delay because his little friend from down the street was visiting. Gotta sniff just one more time. And then in the house. Dogs. Oh. And a big shout out to 2 of the lesser known actors from the hit TV show Supernatural. Pretty sure my daughter would not lead me astray on this. And she says that 2 actors are getting married. The man who played Benny, the badass Cajun vampire, and the man who played Garth, the nerdy, annoying werewolf. He wasn't a werewolf at the beginning of the show. Now, every moment we have seen Benny on that show, he has been a vampire. Garth started off as human, wanting to be a hunter like the Winchesters. But somewhere along the way, a werewolf got him. Congratulations, guys. Sounds awesome. Oh well. Yeah, it's getting late. I better get in. Y'all take care. And don't be a Charlie Foxtrot in traffic. Alright, bye-bye. Grandma loves you and wants you to be okay.